sing. I don't know. We'll have to see how that goes. So, can he sing, Mom and Dad? Dad saying yeah, Mom saying no. I'm going to take Mom's word for it, Dad. But he's coming today just to share a testimony, and I did tell him 4 to 5 minutes, so if he takes longer than that, it's on him, amen, not on me. But we know he's going to do a great job, and we're excited about Brother David, and he was one of the nominations for to take one of the positions of deacon here at our church. And so after talking with him and after him praying about it, him and Amanda, and them considering this great act of service, really, Brother David has decided that he would move along in the process. And so he's going to give a testimony today about how the Lord's worked in his life. And then at the end of the service today, we are going to receive, or you're going to receive some ballots. If you are a member of our church, you'll receive a ballot, and on that ballot you have the opportunity to vote either in the affirmative, and I pray that you will, or you can vote no. It's your choice, but we certainly pray that you would just let the Lord lead you in that decision this morning, and we look forward to the results of that this morning. So, Brother David, you come and you share with us what the Lord's laid on your heart this morning. Let's give him a warm welcome this morning, all right?
Well, I'd like to welcome my family here today, Mom and Dad, my sisters. As everybody knows, family means a lot to me. Not only my blood family. I'll get through this part and I'll be doing okay. But also my Washington blood family. So I'm humbled that you'd even consider me deacon here at First Baptist Church. A little nervous today. I'm usually not nervous talking in front of people, but and I know I ramble a little bit. I'm sorry when I'm nervous. Just like the other day, my nephew was pitching in Hyndon, and I was so nervous. I'm not nervous when I'm coaching, but I'm on the outside of the fence and I'm nervous. I'm just talking and talking and talking. And then my sister Lisa, she goes and buys me a hamburger and says, "Here, eat this." Now, I later found out she wanted me to eat, so I'd quit talking the whole time. So I know I get nervous when I talk. But today I want to talk about, just for a minute, about God's plan. I read a bumper sticker one time on the back of a truck, and it said, "If you want to make God laugh, tell him your plans." Okay? Well, June the 19th, 2002, I thought I had my life figured out. I had two job opportunities. One, I was offered to coach freshman football and teach in Lexington, Tennessee High School. And the other one, through E.W. James, I had the opportunity to go and get management through the corporation, go to Union City and work at their corporate office. And I was trying to plan out what I wanted to do. And I thought both great opportunities for me. And I probably live right here in Hyndon the rest of my life. I could drive to Union City. I could drive to Lexington. Had my life, I thought, planned out. That was on June the 19th, 2002. June the 20th, 2002, I was diagnosed with cancer, stage 4 lymphoma. Other than the day of being saved, getting married and having my 2 beautiful children, June the 20th, 2002 was the greatest day of my life. If you asked me in 2002, would I be standing in front of you guys today, I'd say no. Like I said, I had my life planned out. And I think God laughed for the fury that day on June the 20th. Pretty much let me know that the plan I had made for me is not the plan that God had for me. I thank God every day that June the 20th that I was diagnosed with cancer. Spent about 3 months in Vanderbilt, and I'll tell you right now, 11th floor at Vanderbilt will never be the same since I've been up there. My ADHD for 3 months, I wore pass out around the nurse's station. My ADHD is terrible. I'm moving right now. So you put me somewhere in 3 months, I'd sneak off and they'd bring me back. But that was the greatest time of my life. Because there was a lot of times I told everybody, get out of my room, and all I would do is sit there and pray. And you know how we are a lot of times. We don't pray to God when everything's going good. We don't thank him on the everyday basis of just, thank you for all my everyday blessings. Well, I was sitting in bed one day praying, and I was going to cut a deal with God. You know how it is. Everything's going bad, we're going to pray when we should be praying all the time. And I told the Lord, I said, get me through this. I promise you, I'll do something special in my life. And once, like I said, I'm making a deal with God right there when I should be praying every day and thanking for all my everyday blessings. But God pulled me through it. He already had a plan for me. He had a plan. So I get out of the hospital. About 3 months later, Brother Cliff actually called me up. Coach Sturman back there called me up. I don't know if I'd teach 6th grade math. And the 6th grade they put me with, we'll leave it at that, okay? And so I got through that year, them 6 months there of teaching 6th grade math. And Coach Sturman told me, he said, you get through this, you'll be fine. You can teach for the next 30 years. You get through this group of kids right here. And but anyways, that summer, Brother Cliff called me up and offered me a job, middle school football and teaching elementary PE. Everything just laid out perfectly. Miss Key was retiring. I had 4 years of vigorous training at Martin to be a PE teacher. And, don't laugh. And it just all fell into place like it was supposed to. So I took the job there. Still, I told Coach Sturman the day he hired me, this would be a good stepping ground for me. I'll be here a few years and I'll move on. Amanda and myself attended church here. We also went to church in Huntington. And about the time we was getting ready to have kids, we started praying. The big thing my dad always taught me, family goes to church together. Your kids have to see mom and dad going to church together. And we prayed about it. And this is where the Lord led us to be. And I thank Him every day. Like I said, 20 years ago, if you told me I'd be standing in front of you guys, First Baptist Church in Brewston, teaching them still Brewston, I told you it was crazy. I had all my life planned out. And about 3 months of battling cancer in Vanderbilt changed my life. And that's why I think it's funny. You start praying, you're 16, 17, 18 years old, and you have your whole life planned out before of you. You know exactly what you're going to do, but you don't. The Lord's got a plan for you. You've got to listen, and you've got to follow where He leads your heart. The Lord has led my heart here for you today, guys. I'm so honored. I'm humbled. I'm a little scared and a lot of nervousness. But I'm so humble that you just consider me to being a deacon here at First Baptist Church in Brewston, Tennessee. Thank you.
Appreciate you, man. Love you.